I would like to talk to you about DECUS. DECUS stands for the Digital Equipment Computer Users Society, and I spent a lot of my time serving that organisation. It was made up of a council at the top, and I sat on the UK Council. Then there were the SIGs, they were called the Special Interest Groups. I was at one stage the chairman of the PDP-11 Ristas SIG, and I was the founding chairman of the PDP-11 Commercial Users SIG. We used to meet about 4 times a year, and originally it was set up by the universities because they were the original DEC customers, so nobody ever paid to swap software. I, of course, found this an excellent marketing tool. I'd like to tell you about 2 special events. One was the DECUS USA 1985. That was when I gave my first presentation to DECUS USA. I went as the chairman of the UK SIG. What's fun about it is that this was the first time I'd spoken in front of 500 raving nutters. These were the Ristas E users, people. And behind me on stage was this colossal screen showing me in close-up. And if you haven't spoken and seen yourself out of your corner of your eye, it was really quite a challenge. I have to tell you my presentation went down very well simply because I spoke English and all the other speakers were American. 5 years later, I was honoured to be the compere for the night for the Ristas 20th birthday. This was held in New Orleans, and if you go onto the internet to YouTube, you will find there is the Ristas 80th birthday presentation. We called it 80th because in a committee meeting I got very excited about the forthcoming 18th birthday of the operating system, and in the excitement I by mistake had said 80th, and someone said, wow, that would make a great presentation. And I've never been slow to benefit from other people's ideas. So I wrote the definitive history of Ristas, the first 80 years, and again you can find that on the internet. So DECUS was the organisation where all the users met together. We did swap technical stuff, money did not exchange hands, and it was an extremely good organisation of which to be a member. Thank you. I want to just spend a few moments talking to you about badges. The Americans love badges. At the Ristas 20th birthday party, this badge here, for example, was the one that they handed out. Have your cake and eat it too. It was the release of Ristas version 10, and the dog, his name is Spike. And the reason that the Ristas SIG had the dog called Spike was because the VMS SIG had a cat, and our idea was that our dog could beat their cat. You'll notice that the Americans also like to give you tassels. So here, for example, at the 1984 conference, I am a chairman of a session, I am a speaker, and I was a SIG chairman, Special Interest Group. And the other badges are all at various different times. You have executive thises, and this one here was great fun, University of Warwick in '81. Basically, wonderful times, but you were easily recognised by the other attendees as being someone to whom questions could be asked.